how can we get involved with the sustainability of the planet? And what does it mean? Well, for instance, when we harvest the soil to have food to put in our table, that soil with different harvests, it will get depleted of nutrients, it will get depleted of microbial life, and it will be harder and harder to get good harvest out of it because it starts degrading. It starts desertifying, basically converting into sand, because the content of the nutrients and the microbial life and the humus is not there. So it begins to desertify. It actually it just looks like sand. But what to do with the soil? There are many non-profit organizations that you can get involved, and you can even volunteer and learn how to work with farmers or help out farmers and provide them with resources through government programs, etc., so that they can work the soil in a manner where the harvest is not so complicated, and so that the use of let's say herbicides and fertilizers is not so extensive so as to also damage the soil, and the food that comes from the use of that extensive use of herbicides and fertilizers is also not good for the health. So basically, whatever we do to the soil to keep it going, it speaks of sustainability, and we need to improve through government programs and nonprofits that are involved in the soil replenishment. We need to get involved as well to help out and see how to make sustainability possible when it comes to the soil. The same is true for the rivers, trying to maintain the rivers that are so crucial for animal life and for people that live around the rivers, that are also worldwide organizations that you can get involved and volunteer and plant trees around the rivers so that the soil content of the river banks do not get eroded. There's so many things that we can talk about sustainability that one can get involved, planting trees. There are many organizations planting tree around the world. They do these events where you go, you buy a tree and you plant it, or you donate money and they will plant the tree for you. And they will send you a letter thanking you for your donation, and you can make that taxable, for instance. But sustainability basically is that which we have to do to maintain the level of the resources of the planet, so that there is not depletion, so that we have still soil for us and for the future generations, so that the water is clean. We know in Africa there are many parts where there is no drinkable water, and that speaks of course, lack of help in countries that have a history of poverty, and we know why. But basically, getting involved, sustainability is mostly individually getting involved and doing what you can, be it the water, be it the soil, be it in programs that clean the air, be it in programs that help with ecology of certain areas, like the Amazon forest, and protect the trees from being just cut and buried, to protect the forest from fire. That may seem like a plausible solution, but it's not. We can contain the fires in many other ways, not by cutting the trees and burying them underneath the earth. That's not a plausible solution. And many of these ideas come from people that they just want to make money out of that situation, and they're really getting involved with everything that is happening out there with sustainability, and companies that are working towards it, and there are millionaires and billionaires and companies that are actually working against it. It's important because sustainability won't happen through technology. Maybe solar power, it's what we have right now. The electric cars, for instance, electric cars still use the most expensive form of energy that you can have, which is electricity. It's better to keep on burning fossil fuels than using electricity, because still you have to burn the fossil fuels to use electricity. Is more expensive, and is more degrading for the planet, the use of fossil fuels, than to make gas, than to make electricity. So basically, we live in a planet which we seem to be all separated from each other, but what we do here is going to have an effect in other countries. What people in other countries do there is going to have an effect here, because we live under the same dome. The sky, it's common for everybody. The air, it's from here, it gets to Asia, and then comes back after certain atmospheric processes. But we all live here, and if we all get involved in what is happening with our planet, and in the programs that we can volunteer for and be helpful, we can each give our grain of sand, and make it happen, make a sustainable planet happen through our efforts. We cannot leave it to technology, because technology is not gonna cut it. We need to make it happen through ourselves.